Virtual Tarot. I'm Ava.
And I am Trudy, and welcome to Armana in the middle of the Egyptian desert.
1350 BC.
Right on. Okay, we're going to be talking about Akhenaten and Nefertiti. Stay tuned, because at the end of this lovely reading, you can learn all about the bad boy king of ancient Egypt and his beautiful bride.
Yes. Oh, and we didn't greet you. Hello, Libra.
Hello.
And this is your June reading.
That is right. Here we are. Here we are. And why are we wearing these crazy glasses?
Because we have the only god, the one god, right behind us, Aten.
Yes.
The sun god. And it's sunny, sunny, sunny.
Yes.
So we need our shades.
It's like the Las Vegas of ancient Egypt here.
Yes, El Armana.
Yes, Akhenaten actually picked up the kingdom and moved it into the middle of the desert. He reinvented Egypt.
He was trying to get away from all the corruption of Thebes.
For about 20 years he got away with it.
Yeah, he got away. Well, that's quite an accomplishment, because even though it was a very short time, that very short time had an enormous effect on the rest of history, actually.
Right. Yeah.
So it takes one heck of a lot of chutzpah.
That's right. I like that word. I really like the spelling of chutzpah too.
How do you spell chutzpah? Do you know?
Do you guys know how to spell chutzpah?
I don't.
Well, I won the spelling bee.
You didn't.
Oh yes,
Well,
it's
of course you would. She's a Gemini.
H-U-T-Z-P-A-H. Chutzpah.
Chutzpah.
Right on. So yeah, he did have a lot of chutzpah, and that's why we're here. We're celebrating chutzpah back here in Armana, and it is the desert and it is hot. That's why we're doing this. So,
Yes.
all that said, let's get back down to you. Let's take a look at Libra. What is Libra?
Oh, Libra.
What are you doing?
I love
there
Libra.
you are.
Libras,
Okay.
Libras are so sweet. Your challenge, interestingly enough, was it not the Ace of Cups?
Yes.
The Ace of Cups, new love. The resurrection of love, or the beginning of new love, or the it's sort of like accepting an offer of love.
Right.
And since it's your challenge, you really had to. There was something about that offer.
Mm-hmm. And we had also said that it could be you offering love.
It could be that.
And perhaps rejection of that love.
Yes, because it was a challenge, so that
Right.
you're being rejected, or you don't know how to offer love.
But that feels more like the Four of Cups to me.
Right.
Yeah. The Ace is like the monad, the beginnings,
Right.
the stirrings.
Yes, the stirring up of love.
Right.
And or the very initiation of love.
Right.
Or it
That was your
often can
challenge.
be
Yeah.
just an offer that is emotionally satisfying.
Right, right. So that was the challenge, and then in the first position we had,
The Empress.
I always call her the Goddess card, but the Empress, yes, the card of sensuality.
Sensuality, yes.
Right on. So, and then, at the end of the month, what do we have at the end of the month? Libra.
We had the
Knight of Wands.
The Knight of Wands.
The impulsive knight.
Yes, so
Fiery knight.
whatever you learned
Cocky knight.
through your challenge, you impulsively went for it.
Yes.
Whatever it was, you went for it.
In a display, sort
Yes,
of.
you stirred up the dust
Yes.
a little behind you.
Yeah.
So you made it known
Ooh, so
that you were coming.
Right on.
So
Oh.
let's see. We have a 4-card spread. It's our classic 4-card spread. The first one is about what energies color or influence the entire month of June for you, Libra.
Second is obstacles, things that might trip you up. Third, the unexpected. This is what you want to know.
All right.
And then the fourth part is the outcome of the month, and going into next month, and sort of a wrap up.
Yep.
Here we go.
Here we go.
You ready? Ava draws the first card. Oh. It's the Skittles card.
All right, Skittles. So
Taste the rainbow. The 10 of Cups in the upright is coloring the entire month. It is the Happy Ever After card, the fulfillment of a wish, the fairy tale ending well.
Mm-hmm.
And also it can represent money.
It can.
Yes.
It can. All of those things. But what it says is that you've been through a rather arduous journey. Pardon me. And finally, in June, you will have arrived at the end of that journey into a place that will fulfill you emotionally. You will have completed your journey. And a rainbow appears. Always the rainbow represents spiritual attainment as well. So it's happy family. It's a celebration of family. It's being able to harmonically and through joy unite your family. So it's a family card. So the entire month has to do with your family.
Yeah, and music. I like that harmonically joining with your family.
Yes.
Because healing through music does feel like music.
Well, yes, it
The
does.
music
doesn't
of
it?
joy. Joy has a certain pitch. We can almost hear it.
Yes, all
Yeah.
emotions have various pitches
Yes.
or various frequencies. Everything is frequency.
Yeah, so this is
in
a
the
joy
universe.
frequency that covers
Yes.
the entire month of June. It couldn't be any better.
No, maybe you're taking a vacation with your family.
Yeah.
And that will be blessed.
Yes.
Anything you do with your family would be blessed.
Yes.
And you will really feel that you've arrived in a good place.
Right.
If you've, say, bought a new home.
It's not unlike Akhenaten and Nefertiti,
Oh,
where
I
they
hear
found joy through family, and they were the first Egyptian couple
That's
ever to actually depict scenes of family life in the steles or the hieroglyphs.
Yes, in their art.
Yes.
Usually, the royalty was depicted in a very rigid and without any human components.
Right, right.
So he was the first one to introduce that whole concept.
Yeah. Come over here a little bit.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So, you ready?
So I'm ready. Let's see what your challenge is.
All right, let's
With
see.
all that good going on, let's see what could possibly be your challenge.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Libra, you've had some tough months, but
You
this
have.
is not one of them. This is a great month for you to go to the beach.
Right.
With your family. Here we have the star, which is what you love to be. The
Yes.
star is all about...
Star of the show.
Yes, exactly. And it's
Yes.
also the wish card. And we have
Yes.
2 wish cards in a row.
Yes.
So you're going to get your wish, which looks as if that wish is to feel joy through family.
Right, right.
And this is completely different than all of the readings that we've
Completely
had
different.
in the past.
Right.
So this is a major card
Right. So-
in the position of challenge.
You seem rewarded for all that you've been through. You're rewarded in June. This is the card of faith, hope, and love. And therefore, it's your challenge. Your challenge is to sincerely feel, express, and be faith, hope, and love. That's quite a challenge. Very few people actually meet that challenge. And Libras are, again, they tend to be a little detached from their heart. And so this is a card that says that now you're challenged to reconnect to your heart, to even reconnect to your higher spirit. So yes, this is inspiration to allow yourself to be inspired by family, probably.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Yeah, and to be inspired by love,
Uh-huh.
and to constantly have faith in life, in yourself, and in your family.
Mm-hmm.
So what an enormous challenge that will be for you, because because you've come through so much in the previous months.
Yeah.
And so it's you're a little bit war weary, shall we say, tattered, and yet you've got to look splendid. You know, you have to let that which is splendid within you shine forth.
So are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Hey, okay, Libra.
All right.
So in the position of the unexpected, boy, is this starting to make sense. We have the Five of Wands, which I always call the kids in the backseat of the car fighting card. So unexpectedly, you're at odds with either your coworkers, your kids,
or any team you happen to be in.
Yeah, any team, right.
It doesn't matter what.
It's team building.
Right, it's team building.
Yeah, so you're going to have an unexpected issue with team, and that could wear you out. This card is a card of like pesky infighting.
Right, but it's not like the major arcana card, so it's petty stuff.
Yeah, it's like, I want this, but I want that. Or she's sitting too close to me, she pinched me, make her move. It's kids in the backseat of the car stuff. So, but that's unexpected, so that's like a no big deal thing.
Right, it's not really. But again, because your challenge is to remain loving and inspired by your family, regardless of their faults.
Right, which colors the entire month.
Or their disagreements with you, or maybe even their criticisms of you.
Right, so that takes away a little bit from the Ten of Cups, which colors the entire month, which is, this is the, like we said, the Taste the Rainbow card. So this may just get in the way of tasting that rainbow.
You do encounter some difficulty. Maybe it is in your work as well, where teams are often needed to accomplish any particular task.
And this can be about work too, this Ten of Cups.
It can very well be.
Really be about, getting everybody together and sort of in the perfect sort of
say you've had
environment.
A business and the 10 is sort of like you've arrived, you've come to a point of completion.
You've created a family.
Yes, you've created a family of people who are joined together with a single vision.
Yeah.
And so that single vision isn't so singular, apparently, unexpectedly, mid-month. You kind of feel, well, let's do it this way, or let's do it that way. And so your challenge is to embrace everyone with love.
Right.
And to inspire them.
Right.
And to be the star that you are.
Right. Your challenge is to sort of let your celebrity shine, which is what Libras are anyway.
Oh, that's right.
They're all celebrities in their own universe.
That's right, because they are the epitome of beauty, actually.
They are.
They are in symmetry.
I really want to see the last card.
I want to see
I want to know!
Yay!
I want to know! So, all right, the reason I want to know is I want to know what this reading is about, because I started to feel like maybe it's either about A, kids coming home from school for the summertime, and it could be like a mom reading, or B, it could be a work reading.
Yes.
Very much so. Or it could be a family reunion reading, which this card often speaks to family reunion.
Or it could be all of the above.
It could be all of the above. So it does look like a summertime reading.
Yes, it does.
Let's start with that.
Right.
Because the last card is the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands speaks to homecoming.
Right.
It speaks to creating a foundation where you can live and feel great, whether that foundation is the perfect home, the perfect cubicle, perfect corner office, or just the perfect car trip. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because the Four of Wands is just about, like, you're in your space.
Right.
And it's good. So.
And it's stabilizing
the
home. It's stabilizing it and celebrating within it. So within the home also there are many celebrations in the month of June.
Right.
A feeling of joy, of having arrived again. So you've got two arrival cards.
Yeah.
And both of them speak about home.
Right.
And about having a sense of a deep connectedness with the people within your home, or that terra firma which is yours, whatever that may be.
Right, terra firma. Yeah. So if it's a vacation that you're going on with the family, you're going to love the room you booked. You're going to love the cruise you booked.
Right.
You're going to love, wherever you are. It's going to be great, although you may have a little bickering during the vacation. However, the way I see this reading is this. You are going to have to draw upon your star qualities this month in order to pull all of this together. So it's going to be very important that you sort of charm, I guess.
Charm people. That's what they do.
Yes, charm. You use your wit. Just kind of use that bright shininess that all Libras seem to have.
Yeah.
And use that to persuade these folks in your life who are, you know, not exactly on your team all of the time, to be on your team.
Yeah.
Because if they're on your team, you're going to have a great month. And you're going to be able to go out and make magic happen.
Exactly.
Create joy.
Exactly.
Yep.
So this is a celebration of the home, within the home. It's an open door policy, sort of like inviting people in, if not to your physical home, then into your heart. It's also establishing firmly your passions as well, sort of rooting them in Mother Earth, finding a stable place. So if it's your business, you stabilize your business at the end of the month as well. So everything comes to a position of being very reliable. Everything around you seems fairly reliable for yourself.
Which means Libras get their wish.
They get their wish.
The challenge is the star, which is the wish card,
Yes.
which is like when you wish upon a star like Pinocchio.
Yes.
When you wish upon the star for joy,
Yeah.
what do you get at the end of the month?
You do get joy.
You get joy. You
And,
get something that's firm and solid and reliable and stable that you can open your heart to.
Right.
You can open your heart to, even though you're going to have this mid-month sort of.
Oh, so it's just a small thing. You unexpectedly you just have to deal with some issues from the people around you, so that everyone can work together.
Get them on your page,
Right.
Libra, because once you do, everybody's going to be happy.
Oh, it's going to be a splendid month. The stars are shining on you.
Yes, it's a good month. So,
Yeah.
if you would like a reading, Libra, if you would like to know more about this reading, because to me, I feel like this could be a career path.
It's a career path, yes. This is about you finally having arrived at a certain place in your career where you feel stable, you feel secure, and you feel celebratory.
Yes.
So that you can celebrate.
Yes.
And so often we have readings about business as to what's the next step. What do you see ahead? What should I do, or how should I take this? What can I anticipate?
And how do I get these work associates on the same page?
Yes.
How do I wow my boss and get that promotion? Yay! So do check out our page, Virtual
Please.
Tarot.
At WordPress.com. No, .wordpress.com.
Yes, and peruse the readings, choose one, make your PayPal donation, and then send the question to avatrudy@yahoo.com. We get it on our trusty little phones. We will answer you right away, and what you get in return is an audio reading, which you can listen to again, again, and again.
And that's our art to you.
Yes.
So we treat it as art. We have great reverence for every single reading.
Yes. So thank you so much. Please stay tuned for the reading,
Yes.
or not the reading. Well, it is a reading. Ava's narrating
reading.
the mini documentary about Akhenaten and Nefertiti. We're really excited about that.
Yeah.
And stay tuned, because next month we're going to be coming at you from someplace else in the month of July, and it's going to be a big reading for tarot fans. So,
Yes. Yeah.
that said,
Pinterest.
Check out our Pinterest page. I'll put the link below. We're going to say goodbye.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
We're going to see Aki and Neffy.
Yes.
See you
Take a
later.
swim.
this month we explore the extraordinary story of the reign of the Pharaoh Akhenaten and Nefertiti, who ruled Egypt for about 17 years between roughly 1353 BC and 1335 BC. Akhenaten was known as an iconoclastic genius, a poet, and a philosopher. While even just a boy, he fought against the selfish and the strong, whom he identified particularly with the priests of one of their pantheon of gods named Ammon. This was a polytheistic society in ancient Egypt, and the priests of Ammon were prone to tyranny, and so Akhenaten resolved to destroy the priests and their gods, and to supplant them with his god, with a single god named Aten, the sun god. The high priest had been accustomed to occupying high and influential positions at the court of Akhenaten's father, Amenhotep III. One of the priests had been a chief treasurer, another a grand vizier. But the single-minded and rebellious Akhenaten, when he ascended to the throne, began to embrace and develop the theological beliefs of the obscure Aten solar cult. And he set forth to convince an unheeding world of Aten's sovereignty over all of creation, thus making Akhenaten the first monotheistic ruler of the ancient world. Akhenaten had the noble desire to make all men wise, just, free, and mild. But Akhenaten was also a feminist, believing in the equality of women, as was proved when he married his wife, Nefertiti. She was a queen consort and became co-regent and equal to the pharaoh. She was committed to Akhenaten's vision and is often portrayed worshiping beside him. The royal couple delighted to appear among the people, accompanied by their children. Nefertiti, in some works of art, is shown standing equal next to her husband, symbolically showing that she was equal to her husband. As time went on, treason was attempted by the priestly party, which roused the ire of the strong-minded young king, for he suddenly began a war of bitter persecution against the god Ammon. Everywhere the god's name was chipped from the monuments, the tombs were entered, and the young pharaoh did not spare even the name of his father. It was at this time that he became officially known as Akhenaten, the spirit of Aten. Akhenaten decided to leave Thebes then, and at El Amarna, about 250 miles north, he caused to be laid out a garden city in which were built a gorgeous palace which surpassed that of his father, and a great temple dedicated to the one and only god, Aten. Akhenaten was a proud and profoundly serious man with a great mission, a high-souled prophet. Akhenaten believed it sinful to take away the life which Aten gave. No sacrifices were offered up at his temple. The fruits of the earth were laid on the altars instead. Aten was revealed in beauty, and his worshippers were required to live beautiful lives, believing that the cultured mind abhorred all evil and sought after only that which was most excellent. Akhenaten promoted the idea of the universal brotherhood of man and conceived that the world was beautiful and was pervaded by universal peace. And though Aten, the god, was a sun god, he was not actually the material sun. He was the first cause manifested by the sun, from which all things came, and from which ever issued forth the life-giving and life-sustaining influence, symbolized by rays ending in hands that support and nourish human beings. No grand theology has ever appeared in the world before such as this. It is the forerunner of the later monotheistic religions, while it is even more abstract and impersonal, and may well mark as scientific theism, which in our modern world would be equivalent to the ideas of the 20th century mystic Rudolf Steiner. Akhenaten died while still a young man, and the causes of his death are unknown. But there is speculation that the new pharaoh was in fact Queen Nefertiti, who ruled as a man and attempted to hold together the collapsing dreams of her husband. Though not many women have acted as rulers in ancient Egyptian society, they have been considered to be equal among men in status as well as legal opportunities. Women were shown to be allowed the opportunity to take part in the economy, such as their role as merchants. Women took part also in religious activities. They were allowed to become priestesses. It has now taken women 3,000 years to reclaim their equal social rights. And only now is the world reawakening, heralding a return to higher frequencies of love, compassion, and kindness, and to the eternal feminine divine.